Why is Bitcoin climbing so strongly and so fast? You've probably seen the headlines, heard the hype, maybe even watched your friends brag about their sudden profits. But here's the truth. Behind the price surge, there are forces at play that most people don't fully understand, and missing out on them could be the most expensive mistake of your financial life. Today, I'm going to break this down into 3 powerful reasons why Bitcoin is exploding right now. Each one will help you not only understand what's happening, but also prepare you to make smarter moves in your own wealth journey. So, let's dive in. Point 1. Institutional adoption. First up, institutional adoption. For years, Bitcoin was seen as the Wild West, risky, volatile, and frankly, a little crazy. But today, major institutions, banks, hedge funds, even Fortune 500 companies are quietly buying in. Why? Because they've realized Bitcoin isn't just digital money. It's a hedge against inflation, a new form of digital gold. Think about it. If billion-dollar funds are putting a slice of their wealth into Bitcoin, what message does that send? That it's not just speculation anymore. It's becoming a legitimate asset class. And once the big players enter the game, they don't play small. They play all in. By the way, when was the last time you saw Wall Street agree on anything? Exactly. That's how you know this is serious. But institutions aren't the only force driving this rally. There's something happening at a global level that's even more urgent. Point 2, economic uncertainty and scarcity. Reason number 2, global uncertainty. Inflation is still biting, debt levels are sky high, and traditional currencies keep losing trust. Every time the US prints more dollars, Bitcoin looks more attractive because it has a fixed supply. Only 21 million will ever exist. People are afraid their hard-earned money won't hold its value. And when fear collides with scarcity, demand skyrockets. Let me ask you this. If you knew there were only 21 tickets available to a concert for the rest of time, how fast would you try to grab one? That's Bitcoin. Limited supply. Unlimited demand. But wait, the real kicker isn't just fear of loss. It's the fear of missing out on the next wave of wealth creation. And that brings us to the third and most explosive reason. Point 3, the psychology of momentum. Finally, reason number 3, momentum and FOMO. Once prices start climbing, something psychological kicks in. Every green candle on the chart becomes a magnet pulling in new investors. Social media buzzes, friends tell friends, and before you know it, millions of new buyers flood the market. This is where excitement and urgency take over. People aren't just investing, they're rushing in, desperate not to be left behind. And in markets, momentum feeds on itself. More buyers push prices higher, which attracts more buyers, and the cycle accelerates. It's kind of like when one person yawns in a room, and suddenly everyone's yawning. Except here, instead of yawns, it's dollar signs. So the question is, will you be the one yawning on the sidelines, or the one seizing the opportunity before it's gone? Bitcoin's climb is being fueled by institutions, economic uncertainty, and unstoppable momentum. But here's the truth. Wealth isn't built by chasing hype. It's built by understanding principles. And the most powerful principle in finance? Compounding. That's why I want you to click the video on your screen right now, where I reveal the power of compounding. How it can turn even small, consistent investments into life-changing wealth. If you want to live rich, not just look rich, that video is your next step.